Travis Tyke, watching out for you.
Well, what's better than looking at art? What about watching art come to life before your very eyes?
I like that idea. That's exactly what you can do this weekend during Portland Open Studios. It's a pretty cool citywide tour of more than 100 local art studios, and you can catch some really cool work in action. Kohr joining us live now from Northeast Portland to show us some of the art that you can see in person. Oh gosh, Kohr, do you have sharp tools? Oh no.
I have glass, and I have goggles on, thankfully, because I like to see. But this is really cool. Claire Oliphant with me here at her art stained glass studio here in Northeast Portland. Say hello to everybody this morning while I kind of get the hang of this. This is really, actually, I'm not an artist. Everybody knows that I'm not much of an artist, but there's a little bit of artist in everybody that some people don't even know is in there, right?
Absolutely.
When you start doing this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a creative thing, and they just have to find it.
Claire's a stained glass, and we've got one of these beautiful pieces of one of the many pieces of stained glass. You can kind of see that up there. And she's teaching me this a little scoring tool for a little glass. You know what scoring on glass is, so we'll listen to this real close if you can. You hear that? Yeah, that's cool. I can totally hear that. And then you got this thing here. You got to align it with the line that you just cut. And in theory, it's supposed to pop right off of there. Ready? There you go. Boom. Look at that. So I thought maybe if you're doing something for like an accounting firm, you do a little bar graph there for them so they can get all their, see that right there? That's really cool. All right, so you say last weekend you had a group of bicyclists riding in here.
Yeah,
and what do people get out of Portland Open Studios?
It's a really good opportunity to see like how people function in different kinds of creative settings. Because like this is my studio, but every studio is completely different, even though it's usually kind of a disaster zone.
Most art studios are. Most
Right.
art studios are. Most workplaces are.
Yep.
When things are getting done, anyway.
Yes.
It's the clean places you got to worry about.
Right, but there's always really interesting things to see. Like, you know, part of the chaos is like you can pick something up and be like, what is this?
Right.
What is that?
Right.
How do you use this?
And you solder all these pieces together. There's a pattern to this here, believe it or not, Emily and Travis. And we'll go into a little bit more of that. But I'm off with the accountants here this morning, doing stained glass for Portland Open Studios, any accounting firm. You got your bar graph right there. It's going in the right direction from lower to higher. Really cool. You solder this stuff together, put it in a frame, hangs in a window, light illuminates from behind the window through the glass, and it looks different just depending upon what time of day it is. That in and of itself is the beauty of stained glass here as part of Portland Open Studios here this morning in Northeast Portland.
Yeah,
That
pretty
is
cool.
really neat.
I do like, Kohr, thank you. Like Kohr pointed out a nice topic for people like he and I that are not artistically inclined, have absolutely no talent whatsoever when it comes to that. No, absolutely. So to get to watch them, you know, in their element is pretty cool because then it's more than, you know, seeing the painting or seeing the finished product, which is cool, but to see the process, you know,
Makes
it's
you
helpful.
appreciate it a little more, you
Yeah.
know? Just like to see how it all comes together.
Maybe
I
give
think
you
it's
some
cool.
ideas.
It is
also.
kind of neat. Okay, well, hey, if you're making some plans for this week, we're going to want to keep an eye on the forecast. Today, we're easing into some changes here.